So
Oh, you're okay.
he's kind of nasty and hasn't had his shower yet. You know, when he comes in and he's that hot, he just sits down for a while.
I should have brought it something to chew on, shouldn't I? I should have brought you something to chew on.
Yeah,
He's like, I don't care. I really wanted to be sleeping still.
yeah.
So I'm finally sleeping more than 30 minutes at a time.
um,
Oh, okay, it just went out on YouTube. So,
okay. Well, I'm gonna go get it and put it
hi,
in
Julie.
in Facebook. I'll be there. I'll be
Okay,
back in a minute.
all right, thanks. Hi, Brittany. Here's my baby. See if y'all can see him.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
yeah. He's kind of. I had to wake him up. He wasn't really wanting to wake up. Were you? You weren't really wanting to wake up, were you? No. He usually, the thing he wants the most is for you to just hold him. So I thought this would be easy, but
Yeah, you never know.
no, you don't. And those little puppy claws are so sharp. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
He is, Julie. He's half Australian cattle dog and half pit bull. So let's see if we can keep the camera.
you want to
Where are
make
we?
it? You want to make
No, wrong
me
way.
just disappear?
Yeah. No, no,
Okay.
no. I
Mhm.
need to see you. I've been missing you.
Well, I need to see you too, but I'm pretty ugly today.
Hi,
Oh,
Beth.
I'll tell
Here's
you,
Mr. Sparrow.
I
Mr.
was
Sparrow.
I was
Mr. Hope, as
so
Beth called him.
sweaty.
Hi, Beth. Barbara, Patricia. Glad y'all are here. Well, I can't get the thing in the right position.
Uh-oh.
He keeps making me move. Yeah, we'll blame it on the puppy.
I was gonna say, just blame it on the puppy. Mhm.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Mary. It's good to see y'all. I'm glad you're here. Here's our baby. He is adorbs, Barbara. He
There you go.
is. And he's beginning to learn. Um, his first night here was really, really bad. Yeah, say I woke up every 30 minutes, maybe 45 a couple of times, and had to go to the bathroom urgently.
Uh-oh.
But hi,
Every
Karen.
time he woke
Every
up,
time it was an emergency.
okay.
And I think that's what woke him up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he was used to just having the run of the kitchen, and if they need to go potty, they just run over to another part of the kitchen and
Oh.
go back to laying down with all the brothers and sisters. So the first night was hard on him too, to be by himself.
Hmm.
He was okay as long as one of us was holding him, but when I put him in that crate, he was not very happy. So,
Well,
but
we everybody's here. Hi
yeah,
Brittany and Barbara and Julie
no,
and
no bite.
um Beth and Patricia and Mary and Janet and Barbara and Karen and I think that's all.
So the gang's all here. Well, not
Yeah.
completely, but there's a bunch of the gang here.
Mhm. So, well, I
Anyway,
had
last night he actually slept. Well, it was this morning, like from 5 to 7:10. So over 2 hours for the first time. I was like, yes, I actually could go to sleep.
it sounds like you have a new baby at home. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's definitely like that. Except
Yeah.
this one's, well, he's not louder than a baby, but he's, he's it's a different sound.
Yeah. Well, and the new baby won't wake up to have to pee. They just pee.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm glad he wakes up and
Yeah.
tells me the only accident that he's had in the house so far was my fault this morning when he had just eaten, and he'd been following me everywhere I went. And so I went to the living room to get something real quick, and he had been following me back and forth, and he didn't follow me. And I called him, and he comes running to me, and I went in there. Well, he had gone to the back door and peed right by the back door.
Mhm.
So at least he knows out there is where I'm supposed to go, but this was as far as I could get.
Yeah. Mhm.
So,
Yeah. A potty pad by the back door might help.
It probably would, but I'd prefer him to
let you know and go outside, especially
yeah,
if he's waking up to tell you he's got to go.
yeah.
So
So
Barbara asked you a question,
oh, I'm
and
sorry, I missed it.
that's all right. It was about his name, and I think you said it means hope.
Yes, sparrow is how you pronounce it. Spero, and it's the Latin word for hope.
Oh.
So Hannah has always loved Latin, and so she chose it. Okay, you're getting out of the camera.
Barbara says she has the same toileting issues. That's what wakes me up at night. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I should have brought a chew toy. I should have brought a chew toy.
I have to have different glasses. I'll be right back. Let's see what I can find.
Okay, here. You chew on the handle of this. You want to chew on the handle of that? Yeah, that feels kind of good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Those aren't gonna work either. Be right back.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to get them all out and see which ones are the right ones.
Yes, Janet, that's right. Sparrow in Latin means hope. Okay, there, I'll hold it for you.
Well, you gotta hold it so he can chew it, huh?
Well,
There,
it's kind of
maybe
heavy. It's heavier than his normal
how about
stuff.
that? Those work really well.
Well, are you just determined to get out of the camera? Huh? You're the reason we're here, puppy. You need to be on camera. They don't want to just see my chest.
Yeah, isn't it?
If we can.
Isn't it? I don't have my list. Elvis's big squeaky. That's.
I'm looking because you can tell I haven't done this in a while. Well, and I don't have it written down.
Anyway, sweetheart, yes,
We're glad you're here.
He's a cutie pie, and we're glad you're here. And if I missed anybody coming in, I'm really glad you're here.
I texted Ethan a picture of him and told him that what his name was. And Ethan said, oh, Latin, of course. That's what happens when you let Hannah choose a name.
Barbara says Elvis is Deborah. Hi, Journey.
Deborah, yes.
Hi, Deborah.
Sorry about that, sweetie. Hi, Journey.
I can't remember my own name today, so, you know. At least I finally got Mom some better meds so that maybe this will get over with. So.
Yes, I'm glad. I hope that she gets better very quickly.
Well, she's getting.
No, don't bite.
She's already getting better, but it's really taking a toll. But I finally got a telephone conference this morning with the PA, so I was able to get her something that should start helping within the next day or so. So, but,
okay.
And she's only confined to her room until Saturday. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because meals coming out of a box are not very much fun. He's so cute.
See, I'm symmetrical on the front, but not so much on the back. Let me get him. See, I got a spot that's sideways. Looks like he's setting an ink blot.
Hi, Nashua. Yes, Barbara.
Hi,
the
Nashua.
older we get, the longer it takes to heal. And this is exactly the same stuff she had last month. It's just hit her that much harder. So. And of course, it was the holiday weekend. Yes, Bess, she got it. She adopted him Tuesday
night. We got him about 6:00 Tuesday night. No, you can't bite me. Sorry. I'm sorry. I allow a lot of stuff, but not that. Not that. Well, actually, I don't allow a lot of stuff. You really don't allow a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the holiday weekend. That's what a pretty face and bum. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's very cute. He looks like a bird dog.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and I've had several people say, "Is he a bird dog?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, but he definitely looks like one. Hannah really loved the marled look, and she liked the face and the tail, but she didn't want a whole bunch of spots on him. You know, the big black spots.
The big spots.
And the one I liked had like 3 big black spots, but she liked this better. So, plus, no, No.
Well, now will he stay that color? Modeled like that?
I think he should.
Okay.
Um, I think he should. Because his dad was very modeled, even
Okay.
a lot darker than this.
Okay.
There were some puppies that were cream colored. The mom was a cream colored pit bull with a gray head, and the dad was very dark modeled. His whole body was very dark, um, but he was gorgeous.
Allie, his name is Shapiro.
Sparrow.
Sparrow. Now, why is his name Shapiro? I told you I can't remember my own name. Okay, Allie wants to know his name and what breed he is because he's a mix.
Yes, his name is Sparrow, Spero, and that's the word for hope in Latin. Hannah chose his name. He's half Australian cattle dog and half pit bull. So
he won't be real huge.
no, the parents were both very stocky dogs, but they weren't real tall.
Mm-hmm.
So no, not as tall as Cubby. Cubby
Yeah.
had long legs. He's got shorter legs, but probably about 50 pounds. I would say 40 to 50 pounds.
Well, and his feet aren't really big already,
No.
so I don't think he's going to get really big because usually they kind of grow into their feet.
Yeah, we looked. There were a couple of them that had pretty big feet, and we didn't get those. They were the girls. There were only 2 girls in this litter of 11.
Oh my!
And they were both bigger than all the boys. So
yeah, like Julie says, medium size. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a medium-sized dog.
He's chewing on his leash, I think.
Yeah, he was trying to. Where am I? He was trying to chew on this, which I don't really want him to do either. I was going to let him chew on the handle of this,
but he doesn't like it.
He says it's not as nice as Mommy's finger, but we can't chew on Mommy's finger.
Skin
does not get chewed on.
Do you got a toilet paper tube out there?
Oh, yeah. Let's train him to chew on paper.
That's a real smart thing to do.
That's a real smart thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
Let me run in the house and get his chew toy.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I think that'll be the safest thing to do.
Journey, I don't know exactly how old he is, but I do know that he is the first one out of the litter to leave. So they must have been just wherever they were weaned and just about out to be ready to be given away. Oh, I'm sure she got him toys, Julie. I can't imagine them bringing a puppy home without some toys. Keep your shoes put up and the closet doors closed. There you go, Beth. I can't imagine having a puppy around here with the mess I've got everywhere. It would be a disaster. Of course, I'm not really the best doggy mama, so. Beth, she's still pretty sick. I had a phone consultation with her doctor this morning, and I had just gotten home a little bit ago. I just got some lunch about a half an hour ago. I went out and got some new meds for her and some stuff that hopefully will help. She's up, and she actually had a shower yesterday, so she's doing better, but she is not well, I'll tell you. This really hit her hard, and Sunday morning, she fell out of bed.
No, I think it was. That's for Mommy to wear.
She actually didn't fall out of bed, but she went to get her call button off of her walker and somehow managed to. She's got so much congestion in her head and her ears that her balance is off. So what happened was she slid out of bed, and she slid, and she didn't hurt herself. She just kind of slid from the bed to the floor. Well, she couldn't get herself up. So what do I want to say? She couldn't get herself up, so she has a call button. So she pushed the call button for the nurse. Well, they didn't come immediately, so she scooched herself around the room, which it's a big room, and we've kind of divided it into a bedroom and a living room. So she scooched around to the couch and was going to get herself up on the couch, and just about that time they came in. They got her picked up and that kind of thing, but she also is not hearing. Her ears are all, her head's so swollen full of stuff that she can't hear very well, and so it's all a big, you know.
There we go. Now
but she's getting there, and she's, I haven't been allowed up there until today, so I took her some stuff up, but it's, I think she's getting better, and that's all. Thanks, Peg. And Beth, anything that came in the mail she would love. So if you message me, I'll send you her address. I don't want to put it on here, but if you message me, I know she would love a card. So
but she was slipping on the mat. That's why I moved it.
Yeah.
He was slipping on the mat.
He has a, what did you get him? Oh, a chewy bone.
Yeah, this is one of those greenies that's supposed to be good for their teeth. But he can actually, it has more give than some of them. So
yeah.
So he can actually chew it, and he likes that. The Nala bones, the kind you can leave in the crate with him and don't have to supervise, they're harder for his little baby teeth to chew, so he's not excited about those. But he really likes this. He says, I actually get something for my effort here.
Yeah. Thank you, Nashville.
Hi, Dana.
Barbara, she's, like I said, she's better. This it's exactly the same thing that happened last month, only it hit her harder, and COVID is all over the center, and unfortunately she popped positive for COVID, so that has made it worse. So yeah, he is a cutie pie, isn't he, Teresa? I think we missed a bunch of people coming in, so I'm just going to say hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Hello, everybody.
Sorry I missed you.
Yeah.
I'm having to watch the puppy and try to watch the screen at the same time. Hi, Carol. Yeah, Brittany needs a puppy now.
Brittany needs a puppy now? Oh.
Yeah, he's doing really good. I mean, it's amazing what he's learned in, well, we haven't even had him 2 days yet.
Yeah.
So he's doing good. He's gone from thinking he's going to die if he doesn't scarf down all his food in 1 second to being able to sit and let us feed him by hand, a piece at a time.
Okay.
That's a huge improvement. So,
well, especially
it's also a huge improvement in his feeling of well-being and safety.
Right. Well, that's partially because he had 10 other litter mates, right?
Yeah.
I think Allie asked how old he is.
He was 8 weeks old on Tuesday when we got him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
His birthday's May the 10th, unless she lied to us and he's not as old as. Unless she said he's 8 weeks old just so she could feel safe getting rid of him. I don't know. I don't think she did that because her other dogs look so well taken care of. They weren't very well behaved, but they look well taken care of as far as their physical well-being is concerned. But she did take them away from their mom at 6 weeks and started feeding them food instead of weaning them off more gradually. So his tummy is still trying to process all of that change. So such a sudden change, but he's doing better. We've been adding a little bit of pumpkin to his baby food, and it's helping him. It's helping with his intestinal issues. So,
bye, Peg.
Bye, Peg. Thanks for coming in. Tanya's got a bad headache.
Sorry. Yeah. I had it yesterday. I got up with it this morning, and the heat outside just really did me in. I also, besides running stuff for Mom, I also went to what is that horrible place that I hate to go? Walmart. Yeah.
That was a hard word to remember.
Yeah, well, I try not to go there very often, but I needed groceries and I needed a few other things, and so Walmart was the place I needed to go, and
Yeah. Oh,
that way.
I can't do it. I can't get me and the puppy, and he's cuter, so we're going to put him on.
Okay, so then they have to look at me, which is you should make me tiny and make him bigger.
Yeah. He's doing better today.
Yeah.
You know you're an old person when you can have a talk about somebody's stools and not really fix.
Yep.
I remember my grandmothers having conversations about it, and if you weren't feeling good, they'd ask you, "Have you had a BM lately?"
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I was like, "Don't talk about it," you know.
Yeah,
Hi,
Teresa, how's your husband doing? Teresa's husband's been real sick.
Oh, I didn't know that, Teresa. I have been really, really just out of the loop. I just have been staying away from social media, except for watching puppy training videos for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And so I wanted to know a little bit before I actually got a puppy. But anyway,
Yeah.
Teresa's puppy's 10 months old.
Hi, Kay. And her mom is sick. Okay. He is still really sick. He stays in bed most of the time now. Teresa, that was one of the things the doctor specifically told Mom last time is to stay out of bed. She also when Jeff was sick 2 months ago, somewhere along the line, a few months ago, Jeff was sick, and she specifically told him to stay out of bed. Naps were okay, but spending all day in bed is really a bad idea.
Oh, Teresa, honey, I'm
so sorry. It's just easier to get pneumonia when you don't get out of bed. Okay, I'm glad you liked them. The pile from what's really funny is I just found something yesterday that I got on our trip that I forgot to haul. Of course, I'm not going to be able to really haul it because I got this. We were in the thrift store. And
Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. It's like wire cubes, but instead of cubes, it has a 2 or 3 inch thing for paper. It's 12 by 12, so hold 12 by 12 paper, and it stacks probably about 40 inches high. Has casters on the bottom, and every 2 inches there's a shelf, so you can put 12 by 12 paper pads on it.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's in here in a tote bag because I had to disassemble it to get it home.
Yeah.
And I just haven't put it back together yet, and I forgot to completely when I did all those hauls from my trip. I forgot to do that. So.
Say, I'm chewing, Beth. I don't want my belly rubbed yet. I'm chewing. Okay, you've gotten about to the point where I get a little nervous that you might decide to swallow it. So we're going to throw it away.
Oh, man, he managed to chew it up that far, huh?
Yeah, he did. And he's like, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all. That's all. Let me... Here, just a second. Here. This is what you want right here.
Yeah, because after that chewy thing, I'm thirsty now. Then I'll have to pee.
Yeah. I didn't know until I was reading up because I was like, why does he have to pee every 30 seconds? I mean, every 30 minutes, it feels like seconds. All night long when he hasn't had anything to drink since 8 o'clock in the evening. And they say it's because at this age, their body doesn't concentrate their urine. So everything that goes in comes out.
Oh, okay.
It just circulates through and comes right back out. So everything they take in, they have to pee out. Like, okay. But somebody was asking, why do they drink so much? It's because they dehydrate if they don't,
Yeah. Hmm.
since their body doesn't hold on to the water.
When our old
Yeah,
Yorkie was young, she tried to bury those greeny bones. They smelled too good.
yeah, they evidently do smell really good because he loves them. I got the tiny ones that are for puppies, but whoa,
Uh-oh.
you, he just, this table is not really
Yeah.
puppy proof, so he knocked my art glitter glue off in the floor.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Julie wants to know how long it takes to go to normal.
What's normal?
I was going to say, well, probably don't they start to kind of get their body sort of is more mature about 6 months or so?
Yeah, they say that the training, you can train a puppy to be pretty much, if you're vigilant, you can have a puppy without accidents pretty young, but that's because you're vigilant and you take them out immediately. But to train for their bodies to learn to hold on to, the urine and weight,
Mm-hmm.
um, that takes that takes a while. He's doing better. Like twice today, he slept for an hour and a half, and he wasn't like desperate to go out when he woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday he was desperate, but he had never had to try to hold it before till we
Right.
got him, because he just peed wherever he wanted to. And now since when he's asleep, we put him in a crate, and he, of course, he hated that the first time we put him in there, but he doesn't mind it now. Um, he's just, when he wakes up and he needs to go, then he's frantic because he doesn't want to pee in there,
Right.
you know. And so he wants to get out as quick as possible.
Yeah. Well, but that will mean that he'll know he's got to go and he'll go outside.
Yes, and he does. In fact, when I was gonna say,
There you go. You,
um,
would it help
well,
if you made yourself bigger and
are
made
you
me?
really wanting to be off camera?
Make me one of those little tiny itty bitty ones.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. Let's see what this is. There we go.
There. See now?
That doesn't really help that much because now you
No,
can't see him.
I guess not. Oh well.
No, we're back here. Um, but anyway, what was I saying? Every time we went out, every time he woke up and got frantic, um, the sounds he makes when he's just mad because he's in the crate and he doesn't want to be alone are completely different from the sounds he makes when he needs to go out and go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And that was apparent very quickly. So, what? You're just wandering around and getting off.
Well, and he slobbered all over you, huh?
Oh, yes, he is. He is. We'll have to change clothes before we go pick up Hannah.
Well, Barbara, I just knew that trying to actually do something today was not going to happen, and I barely made it home in time, and I'm kind of give out. So it was just as well we decided not to stream and do something today.
Yes, it is. I'm not ready. Yeah.
Well, when we get off here, I'm going to go take a nap. My husband has informed me that he did not eat the leftovers for lunch so that he could eat the leftovers for dinner.
That's good.
Well,
You can sleep through dinner if you want.
Well, yeah, probably not, but because then I won't sleep tonight. But if I go lay down for an hour or two, it should help. I finally had to take something when I got home. I mean, I've had it since yesterday. It just got worse today. So, and we've had these storms. It rained on me again.
And
Okay.
we're dry. It stormed all around us, even just, like a mile away in town, but not here.
But not there. Yes, Julie. I always drink a lot. I start out with water in the morning, and I think it's the pressure because it's right here. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's like if I hold my finger right there, it doesn't hurt so much. Ouch.
You're right, Dana. Puppies it's like a baby. It's just like having another baby.
Yeah.
Make him a sweater. I don't know. We'll have to see what kind what kind of fur he gets. If he gets his daddy's fur, he'll be double coated, so he'll be warm enough not to be a problem. But if he gets his mama's, he might need a sweater. Hi,
Bethany,
Beth Ann. So good to see
hi.
you.
I'm glad you're
Yeah.
here.
Here's the puppy. This is Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our heat index today is supposed to be 112. So, that's how it's been, but it's rained constantly. We had no rain at all for 3 weeks here. Now it rained all the way around us in that 3 weeks. But here at my house, it didn't rain. Then last week, I had the week. Bad.
She can't even find words. She can't even find words to describe it.
Bad.
Let me answer Dana's question real quick.
Uh-huh.
Dana, his dad was an Australian cattle dog and his mom was a pit bull. And I did get to meet the parents. And so I wanted to see them because I did. Well, first of all, I didn't know if the dad might have been a fence jumper. How did they know what he was, But she has the mom and the dad. So I got to meet them. I need a spit up cloth. He would just chew it. Oh, now he's sleeping again.
Well, and every time I went out last week, I got drowned. Not just wet, drowned. And I had to go out constantly for Mom and back and forth stuff and stuff like that. So I just kept getting wet.
Hi, Anita. Glad you're here.
Morning, it's not rained out here yet, but it's getting ready to rain. But when I went up to Mom's and could not park in the parking lot again, I got rained on going in. It's like, okay. It's like, okay. It's been raining since last Tuesday or Wednesday. We've had rain every day.
Thanks, Janet.
That's not unusual, but it usually comes earlier. Usually pretty much all of June is like that. So what's the matter? Well, okay.
Are you going to share? I'm not sure you should, the way you're covering your eyes.
I told you he wasn't really decent, right? He's outside because he left his cactus all outside and it's pouring down rain.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
It feels like the world is one of two ways. You're either in a drought or you're flooding.
Well, and honestly,
and we're in a drought and you're flooding.
Well, and
Julie's flooding.
We had been in a drought, which is very unusual for June. Usually it rains like this here. It's one of those things that every afternoon, this time of day, usually a little earlier, it rains. Now, it can also rain in our front yard and not in the backyard. I've actually stood and watched it rain on the front of my car and not the back of my car. But it builds up out in the Gulf and it comes in this heat. But we've had so much heat that they had manatee in Milton, which is like a couple of towns over from us. The manatee had come up in the bayou, clear up here, and that is very unusual. The water is so hot out in the Gulf right now that the manatee are way further north than we've ever seen them before. Now that doesn't mean they've never been here before, but that it's just not normal for them to be this far down. Have to look. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jacqueline, we're so glad to be here.
We're so glad to be here. And we should be back on schedule next Thursday. And I should be here Sunday. And I'm sorry for Sunday, but by the time I got across town and got meds and got Mom sorted out after she fell and all of that mess, I just didn't have it in me. So
yeah,
I'm sorry, but Now to deal with the mold before it gets bad. Yep. Uh-huh. I have found that vinegar works better on mold than anything else, just so you know, Julie. Um, Now, the black mold can be really bad here. We don't have any of it, but we get pink mold. Um, and it is really pouring out there. Uh, like in the shower, um, that can get pink mold really easy. And I use vinegar and it takes it out real well. So,
Well, I'm sorry you're feeling bad, Julie, but I'm glad it's not COVID.
yes, I am too.
That's true, Jacqueline. Sometimes you don't know what your heart needs till it happens. That's true. Well,
Yep.
I have to admit, I have really needed this break. And I'm not sure if I'll come on Monday night and stream or not. Um, right now, I think I would really like to, but it just depends on how I'm feeling on Monday.
Beth Ann, it depends on what I'm doing with it, but most of the time, no. If I'm cleaning the shower down, well, I shouldn't say no. I clean the shower regularly with a mixture of vinegar and Dawn, the blue original Dawn. Um, that's
Hey,
what we use.
Violet.
That's what we use to clean the shower. But
Bye, Mary.
if
Thanks for
I'm
coming.
bye Mary, if I'm trying to get if I'm trying to just get rid of a mold, because like mom, mom didn't clean her shower like we do. And if I was trying to get rid, I just put vinegar on the wall, splat out white vinegar. Now, another thing I do, because we have orange tree, and last year when I juiced all the oranges at the end of the year, I took all the peels and put them in a big jar and poured vinegar over it. And then I let it sit on the counter for about 3 weeks just because I was lazy and didn't put it up. And then I strained it. So now I have orange vinegar, which is really nice to we use that to clean the kitchen floor and countertops and but I just use the vinegar straight when I'm doing that. But to get rid of mold, yeah, it works way better than bleach does. Mom would always use bleach. Here, just so y'all know, it's not something that you don't clean, but the water thing on the back of the toilet, there's pink mold that will grow in there. And I pour vinegar in that thing, probably about once or twice a month. Now then it gets diluted, but it's almost impossible to keep things dry here.
Beth Ann says, I'm sitting here nodding while you talk as if you can see me.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tips.
Yeah. If you now, I don't get rid of the lemon peels. So, but if you squeezed lemons, and you can put the lemon peels in vinegar too, and they makes a really good. You could dye paper with the orange. Yes. Somebody said that recently, and this coming winter when the oranges come on, I'm going to try it. Hydrogen peroxide works really well too, but to even keep it away, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's right, Julie. Bleach and do I have bleach? I don't even think I have bleach because I don't like the smell of it. It
Yeah, I
gives
don't
me a
keep it in the
headache.
house. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
But I'd clean everything with either vinegar or hydrogen peroxide.
Hydrogen peroxide. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Journey, I read something about that somewhere, and I'm going to try that this winter. The oranges, man, is it raining? Oh, and I have to tell you guys, I was sopping wet down to my skin, feet were wet, and my car died last week. It was like in the road. It was weak. But the oranges don't come on until Christmas time. So it'll be Christmas time before I'll try to dye with it. But I want to try it.
I wish I could see this sweet little face looking at me. He's so cute.
Yeah. Is that a country song? Yep. Yeah. Oh,
Let's do this. Okay, now then you can lay right here. Just lay right there. There you go. See, that's
oh,
good.
Julie kicked herself out. So
Oops. Okay. He
there you
likes to lay with his face either on your arm or in the crook of your elbow.
go. It's a
It
pillow.
drives Hannah crazy because that's where he wants to be. I said, that's because he's used to laying on top of other puppies.
Yeah, he's in a crook. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it is raining hard enough right now that it's kind of gray and not clear to see the neighbors. I'm just glad I got done at the Walmart. Tea stains out of cups. Okay. I don't use a cup very often, so Jeffrey's cups are probably covered with coffee stains, but
Ooh,
I don't know if
sorry.
we going to work on our project next Thursday or are we going to just play?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm happy to do either one.
Did you get your postcards done?
I have not got them done. I will
So,
get them done before the 15th and mail them out, but I have
okay.
not done it yet.
Well, I was going to
I
say
have been receiving them though, and they're all lovely.
if nothing else, you may need that time to do that.
I may. Yeah, that's actually probably a pretty good idea.
Uh-huh.
I've got um, I've got the card base that I'm going to use, but I want to collage papers on top of it, and before I cut them up, to
Yeah.
decorate them individually. And I've got the stuff set in a pile. I just haven't done anything with it.
Yeah. Well, I got a bunch of postcards from everybody too, by the way. I don't remember who because I've just put them in my Sunday thing to tell everybody that I got them. And I got a fun package from Sherry Van, which I was going to show off Sunday, and I'll have to show off this coming Sunday.
Yeah, give people something to look forward to.
Yeah. She sent me a
Brittany
fun package.
says the last 6 of hers are almost done and the first 6 are done. Well, you're doing better than I am, Brittany.
Beth Ann wants to see postcard inspiration. Okay. Well, let's see. I was doing postcard inspiration on Sunday, but here I can show a little bit of postcard inspiration. Sorry about closing that one. That's one.
Are these ones you received or ones you're sending out?
These I already sent all of mine out. These are just ones I had made before. And see, they're supposed to go this way, so this one I wouldn't have sent anyways.
Right.
But oops.
Oh, that's pretty.
I really
That looks
like
like
that.
wallpaper.
Yeah, and it's actually that was a
Okay,
piece.
Julie.
Okay, bye Julie. That was a piece of scrapbook paper, but this piece and this piece are jelly print where I glued everything onto, a big piece of paper and then cut it up.
Yeah. Hi, Melody. It's good to see you here. Melody has all hers already mailed out to everyone.
Yeah. I've gotten most of mine, I think. That's another collagey jelly printy one. And then this black and white. Okay, there's my fingers right there.
Yeah.
That is I have a roll of
Is that the contact paper?
contact paper from Dollar Tree that I cut stuff out of.
I got some of that like 4 or 5 years ago, and I cannot find it, and I haven't seen it since. Of course, I haven't looked lately, but
Yeah.
that's some more of the contact paper, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's more of the
Yeah.
same paper.
That's pretty. Hey,
And
Brenda.
and it was a fast postcard because I just stuck everything down. Those are just the ones that were right here on my desk. This may be the last of the stash I have. Hold on. Yeah, that's all last of the stash I have done because I used all of mine
Bye, Julie.
Thank you, Melody. Thanks, Beth Ann. Need to go over happy paper people. Okay, bye, hon.
I was gonna say I've got a few cards that I could show that I've made, but they're not going to go out
Swamp.
in the swap because well, this isn't even a card. This is a, you know how when you get something
Mm-hmm.
from Amazon, it comes with this sticky thing that, maybe it's not Amazon. Anyway, some places you get things like have your packing slip on these stick-em things.
Okay.
Anyway, I just made something on top of that and thought I could stick it onto a postcard.
Ooh.
So that may become a postcard that I'm going to send out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it won't because it's going the wrong direction.
Okay. And the only reason that we made them go that direction is because we're going to make them into a book.
Yeah. And it makes sense that we want them all the same. The rest of these, most of these go that direction. But this one has a bird out of a book and then papers collaged on the back and some fabric glued down really good. It's hard to.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the container because I can show those. Oh my.
Okay.
Oh, don't. This is really good hair. Oh, that's pretty, Lisa.
This is from a piece of lace, and then it's on jelly prints and map paper and music paper in the background, and then the flowers out of a book page. That one's got a flower out of a book page and a hummingbird out of a book page. And they came from different book pages, but they look like they go together. So if I can figure out where to put it, you can tell I'm not used to doing this this way. And then this one, I like this one. It says, choose to see the good stuff. I like that. This one has some fabric, some lace on it. I wouldn't be afraid to send the lace if you've Mod Podged it down pretty good. But that's those. If I had the ones I received out here, I would show them off, but they're in the house. Thanks, Barbara.
Okay. These are two more that I've made on Sundays. This is just a blank one. This is just not finished yet kind of thing. That's what this looked like before I started playing on it.
Oh, I like that one.
And then this is one we made that's what is that stuff called? Something art. It's where
the neo.
Yeah, it's neurocentric. Neurocentric, something like that.
Something like that.
Says neuro. And anyways, it has to do with calming your brain.
Neurographic.
Thank you, because it just wasn't in there today.
Yeah.
Okay, now these are ones I've gotten this week. Or in the last second. Okay. But then we can't see the puppy, and he's sleeping.
Well, he's kind of halfway out of the camera anyway, so let me see if I can move him into the camera where you can see him. There we go. Okay. But I'm going to make you big if I can figure out how to do it. My brain is not. It's been too long since we streamed, I guess.
Yeah. One thing. This one is from Julia, and she's in the UK. And you can see it's got, okay, definitely. I have trouble with the camera on the computer but this is a lot of fun. It's got all kinds of very English little things on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one, isn't it pretty? It's from that's from Mindy.
I love it. Be happy. It looks happy.
It is. It's very happy and bright. it's not, this camera does not give me good colors. And this one's from Barbara. Oops, let me.
Oh, that's pretty.
And it's a really soft blue gray kind of color,
Yeah, that's really pretty.
which the camera's not picking up, but it's really pretty. This one's from Kathy Cowell, I think is how she says it. She is actually sort of a neighbor. She lives over in Milton.
Is she the one you went shopping with the other day?
Yep, she's the one I went shopping with the other day.
I'm
Unfortunately,
jealous. You got two cool people to go shopping with.
Two people to go shopping with. Unfortunately, Payne's Gray. That's what Barbara says. Unfortunately, she's headed to Missouri for this until January. That's going to be a problem because we'll probably leave home again in January. But hopefully we'll get together one more time. But that they're leaving somewhere soon to go to Missouri. They split their time between Missouri and here. He was a farmer up there, and they don't have a farm anymore, but their kids, I think, they have grandkids and all that kind of stuff. So.
Oh, I thought you were through. Sorry.
Oh no, I got some more.
Back.
This one's from Melody. Yeah,
that's
pretty.
Cute. Yes. And I would love to go to the beach.
Well, you can come here anytime you want, but I'm not going with you. Especially not right now.
I just want to go walk around and look for shells and sea glass. Other than that, I don't care to go.
Well, and we don't get sea glass here. We do get some shells, not a lot. Yeah. But we could go further south and get shells. Now, and if you want to do that, we do that in the wintertime when so many people aren't there. This is from, and I'm not sure exactly, it's Kyna. And she lives in Guam. And I know it says from where America's Day begins. I know she's got 3 little ones. So, but she's new, so I think sort of to the channel. And I don't think she comes to live streams very often.
That's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
It is really pretty.
And then this one is from Karen. She's here. She was here earlier.
That's pretty too. There have been Karen's and Barbara's. Was there another one that was kind of monochromatic?
One I sent.
Okay. Well, anyway, I really am liking that. I rarely do things that are really monochromatic, but I really like it.
Now this one I got from Journey.
Oh, I'll have to go see Brittany. She says she has lots of sea glass around there.
Oh yeah, up on the lake, yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
This one's from Journey, and I'm guessing she took it to the post office and they wouldn't send it for her.
Oh.
So she put it in
the fabric on the bottom.
Because of the fabric on the bottom. Yeah. I just think it's adorable.
It is adorable.
She says, "Thank you so much for getting this swap together. It has been so much fun. Your inspiration is contagious." Yeah. Okay, that wasn't what I was trying to read. Hope you like whimsical. I was tired of stitching.
Well, whimsical's beautiful, Journey.
Yeah. Brittany, actually, there's places on the ocean, especially on the West Coast, where there's a lot of sea glass. But here, I think we don't even get as many shells as they do further south. I think that what happens is that, and I have some more I can show too, Lisa. I've got my other ones in this package.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you big and let you show them off.
I think that what happens is that the shelf here is pretty far out. And see, we're in the Gulf. So after a big storm, we'll have lots of shells. And we do get some shells, but a little further south where it curves, there just seems to be more shells. So, but really and truly, the wintertime is much better than to go right now. There's thousands of people out there on that beach right now.
Yeah, no, I would rather go when it's like 70 degrees.
Yes, that's when we want to go. November, December.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can get kind of chilly then though, but usually it doesn't get cold until January. This one, uh-oh, it got
Excuse me.
you.
Sorry.
This one's from Esther. Isn't that pretty? I don't
That
think
is pretty.
when I showed this the other day, and even now, you can't see all the background in here. There's a lot of layers in there that just don't show up on the camera.
That's that's a shame that you can't. But there are a lot of things like that you can't really see good on
Yeah.
the camera.
This one, this one's from Cheryl.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't
Looks
it
like
cute?
going on a trip.
Okay, but not only is it going on a trip, but look, on top of the little camper bus, there's a paintbrush. Do you see see the paintbrush?
Very cool.
That's a paintbrush on top of the camper. So,
That's really cute.
This one, okay, I got Dory. This one's from Dory Bishop, which I don't think she comes to. Oops, I'm sorry. I don't think she comes to our live streams very often, but and she's, I think, fairly new to the group and things. But this
I'm
is
so glad that there are people participating in this postcard thing that are new, that they're not afraid to do that. That's
right.
wonderful.
I was really glad too, because it's very interesting to see other people's art. And there again, you cannot see the detail in this tree on this camera at all. This is actually on that canvas paper stuff.
Oh,
it's got that canvas texture to it. It's really nice. And the color and this is just really pretty. This one's from Becky.
Oh, that's pretty too. See, that's more kind of monochromatic.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I like
that.
I really like this color scheme anyways. Yeah. I don't usually use it, but I really like it. So this one's from Mary. Oops, wait a minute. I had hold of two.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't it cute? But now let me see if I can get hold of the things. Oh, let me see here. The back has one on it too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the Froggy and the Toad. You know that story?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I know that's the characters from that particular series of books. Willow the Wisp or something. Journey, that's been what's really fun is all the different ones. This one's from Sherry Van, and this right there with the numbers on it, and that with the type stuff on it, is, I just love that washi tape. But this little tiny itty bitty butterfly, she sent me that butterfly.
Oh, how sweet!
Yeah, I told you I got a fancy package. I'll show it Sunday.
Oh, cool.
She sent me the stamp set that has that tiny little butterfly in it, because I had asked her I was asking her where she got it. But the other two, the washi tapes, are actually Tim Holtz washi tapes. Cool. They're really cool, but they're not in any of the Tim Holtz washi tape I have. So, this one is from the instigator of this whole swap. This one's from Sharon Lombard. I love how her head is the flowers.
Yeah. You showed that one, didn't you?
Yes, I've shown. These are ones I've shown. The others I hadn't shown yet. And she's watering her head, and that's how I feel.
Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing that one.
Mm-hmm. And this one's from Beth. Isn't this cool?
It is. It's very pretty. I remember seeing that one too. Yeah.
Again, it's kind of that monochromatic color scheme that we are really liking. But I think, this is a rubber stamp. I'm gonna have to find out where that came from. That 1 cent stamp thing right there. That's a rubber stamp. It's not an actual stamp applied. This one down here is a stamp that's been added, collaged on.
Okay, yeah.
But this one is a rubber stamp.
That's cool.
But I just love them all.
Yeah.
It says
They'll make such a pretty book altogether.
yes, and that was the whole point. And so we're going to put them all together and make a book out of them. So.
Okay, I'm going to give y'all another chance to see the baby, and then I'm going to take him in the house and put him in his crate and let him sleep, and then I'm going to grab my postcards and bring him out and show you.
Okay.
There he is.
I'll stay on to see that. He just like, I'm tired, Mommy. I chewed up my bone. It's in a set Joe found at the secondhand store. Mm-hmm.
Oh, now you decided to wake up because you heard you were going to go to your crate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. You'll be more comfortable in there anyway. Okay. I'll be back out in just a second.
Yay, she's going to show them. Yay. What do you need to check, Barbara? Oh, she sent her a message. Okay. It amazes me that the difference in like 0.5 means I can read the chat or I can't read the chat. If they're too strong, I can't read the chat. That's what happens over at the work table. I think that's Lisa's phone. We'll have to tell her that it rang when she was in the house. Okay. Well, Barbara, these are those cheap readers, and the big thing is if they're too strong, I can't read the computer. I need them when I'm reading or working or cutting or whatever, but just that 0.5, if I'm trying to look at the computer, I can't see it. It's really weird, but that was one of the things. Several people have messaged me. I told everybody if they wanted to swap, I'm just not going to facilitate any more of it. If y'all want to swap with each other, that'd be awesome. If you want to swap with me, message me and I will swap with you. But I just am not going to try to sort it out for everybody. I knew that once I did it, I didn't have time after that. Oh, Melody, I'm sorry, but everyone's cards are good enough. That's I don't like the way that would bother me terribly to have somebody say that. Yeah. One to watch the screen, one. And when I'm sitting at the work table, whatever I'm working on, that's why I end up with so many pairs on top of my head. Because whatever I'm working on, I need to be able to see, but yet I have to have the others on for that. Darling, I think your phone rang. Oh, she hasn't got her ear on yet.
Sorry.
That's okay. Your phone rang.
Oh. Let me make sure it's not something important.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's my son.
Okay.
I'll call him back when I'm going to show these and then I'm going to go because
okay. Well, that's
I put
fine.
the puppy in the crate. He was pretty. he was pretty good, but I can tell he's probably not going to sleep very long.
Okay, make yourself big because that was.
Okay.
Oh, that's Julia's. I can tell.
Yeah. Isn't it pretty? I
I
recognized it when I saw yours.
Uh-huh.
That's from Julia.
I agree, Melody, that whoever said that to you should have never said that to you. That's very unkind.
Well, what happened?
She was in an ATC swap and they told her her cards weren't good enough.
That is so rude.
That's very rude.
Mm-hmm. That just makes me mad.
Yeah, it's like
everyone's Karen.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's loving this monochromatic thing.
Uh-huh. Everyone's art is good enough.
This is from Sharon.
That's really cool.
It is. I'm loving them. Loving them.
Well, and not only that, my art is different than everybody else's art. Just
this is from Mary.
Oh, that's pretty.
Well, yeah, and just I mean, you know, everybody has a different style too.
Right.
And so and that's one of the things we need to be celebrating.
Right.
Is our different styles.
That looks like Becky's.
No, this is from Beth.
From Beth?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have recognized it because it's got that stamp on it.
Yeah.
Look right next to the boy.
Right
yeah,
there.
right there. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a cool stamp.
Joe did good when he went to the thrift store.
This is from Kathy Cowell. Isn't that cute?
Uh-huh. I love it.
And this is from Esther.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is, isn't it? It's so beautiful and all vintagey, and I love it. I love it. And it's got, you know, you were talking about the depth and not being able to see it on camera, and this one's the same way.
Same way.
I think you can see it maybe a little bit better on this one than you could on yours, but but there's so much back there. It's just really, and it's really, it makes you want to touch it. Yeah. It's not as tactile, you know, the background as it looks, but the flowers and the hearts are added on. But even these little flowers here, you know, you want to touch them, but they're just stamped on. But they're really, it's really pretty.
And it's like, I wasn't really sure whether it was all stamped, but there was paint and stamps and collage, and it was just
all kinds of lovely stuff. And this one's from Tanya.
I recognize that one.
Yeah, you should. I recognized it when I saw it. I was like, I bet that's from Tanya. And this one's from Barbara. She's not in the swap. It's not an official swap card. It's just because she loves me card. But it's beautiful. Thank you, Barbara, so much. And so, anyway, that's the ones I've got so far. And I am so glad we got on. We stayed on a lot longer than I intended to, but I'm glad we could because I missed everybody.
I was glad I didn't have to think about doing something because that's the only way I was coming on today.
Yeah.
So
me too. But I got to go call my son. He just got a new job and he's in training right now. So but we're very happy because he was at the place where he was going to have to move back home if he couldn't find one. And so we're very grateful that he was able to find a job. And so far, he said the training's been easier than he expected it to be, even though it was the same. It's one of his least favorite things to have to do, which is be checking people out at the truck stop. But he's got a lot of different things to do. So he's not just running the cash register, which will help.
Yeah.
But he and Hannah both are kind of introverts, and that's a hard part of a job for them is customer service type jobs. But they're both having to do it and they're both doing good. So
well, and Hannah's found a really good niche. I think that especially the company she works for.
Yes, she has. And they're giving her a chance to break in gradually to the customer service aspect of it. And so she's just, you know, right now she only does that a couple of days a week for a couple of hours at a time. And then if the other lady is swamped or on the phone already, then she answers, you know, but it's not her job to be customer service at this point. But it will be when she goes full time, because they want her to start out as a customer service representative before she moves into one of the bookkeeping jobs. So in January, she'll start full time, and then it will be her job for a while. So, but you know, it was funny because she told me from the very beginning when she went to work there, I'll do anything. I'll clean toilets. I'll do anything. I don't want to be a CSR. And then she found out that he wants her to be a CSR, and she's like, okay, I can do that. So, you know, she's growing and learning that she can do things she didn't think she can do, and she's not as terrible at it as she thought she would be. So,
Well, but not
me
only
too, Barbara.
but
I'm
not
very
only that, she's seen what the other lady does and
yes.
realizes that yes, I can do that.
And if
And
I don't
it's
know the answer, I can put you on hold and find the
find
answer.
the
I
answer.
don't
And
have to know everything.
it's
So,
not like serving coffee at the coffee shop,
yeah.
you know, where you have to take someone's order and get it right, and you know, and it's
And
not.
take responsibility when the people in the kitchen get it wrong.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Uh-huh. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you the hardest job I ever had was running the cash register at Burger King. It's the hardest job I ever did. It was
Well, I
worse
worked
than
at a little pizza, not pizza, a little taco. It was called Taco Hut, and it was a little hometown kind of thing. It was kind of like you ordered like fast food, but it came on plates and stuff, you know, and like a sit down restaurant. So it was kind of a hybrid, but
Mhm.
that was hard. It was hard. I think everybody should have to deal with customers sometime, just to give them some appreciation
Yeah.
for being um, when they're dealing with a customer service representative as a customer, you have a better appreciation for what that person's doing if you've had to do some of it, you
Right.
know.
I've worked
It does.
retail. I've worked retail for several different kinds of companies, but running cash register at a fast food place is terrible. And as far as I'm concerned, fast food is like the hardest thing those kids could do. It's not an easy job.
It's not an easy job, but it's unfortunately one of the first jobs you can get, you
Yeah.
know, and it's the thing that's out there the most, you know, for them.
Well,
So at least they get broke in quick, and then maybe they can move on to something easier. But
yeah, even checking groceries at the grocery store, they can't do because they have to be able to sell liquor. And so underage kids can't even check at the grocery store.
yeah, unless it
So,
happens to be a store that doesn't sell that stuff. There
yeah,
are a few, not many anymore,
I was going to say there's none around here. Um,
but it
so
is, Beth. It's the hardest work ever. I agree.
yeah.
Well, I'm
Mhm.
going to have to go. Hi,
Well, and
Anita.
that's fine because
Well,
then
we
I can.
admire you, Yanita, for being able to do that job,
Yes,
because it is a hard
it
job.
is a hard job. I'm just really glad that somebody's doing it. But
Me too. Me too. I am, and I
uh-huh,
could do it. I could do it, but it would be hard.
I did it.
I mean, I would enjoy it as a person most of the time, I think, because
Mhm.
I like working with people, but my back couldn't handle the standing there at a cash register and checking people out and stuff
Checking
all the
people out.
time.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, everybody should have to do some kind of customer dealing with customers job
Right.
in order to be a nicer customer.
I think so too. I think so too. So,
Well,
anyways,
I gotta go.
bye, guys.
Love you all. Thank you for coming so much. And we'll see you next Thursday. And I'll hopefully be able to be on Monday night, at least for a little while.
Okay.
Bye bye. Thanks.